bonding with your dog in the morning and how that can improve your daily relationship, or your relationship in general with your dog through little exercises that you can do every morning. So I'm sorry, I didn't get my computer screen completely ready before we started, but okay, so I mentioned last week when we were recapping our International Association of Canine Professionals Conference, it was 4 full days and like a half, fifth day, just kind of about the organization, but lots of stuff in here that still needs to be sorted out and processed for me to even truly understand it and implement it. But there was requesting more information specifically about the bonding. So that's what we're going to talk about. It was the what you call it, a presentation, the speaker, the workshop, the talk by Dr. Ian Dunbar. If you haven't heard of Dr. Ian Dunbar, look him up. He's a great guy. He's done TED Talks. He's just fascinating to listen to, and just a wealth of knowledge. So he kind of pioneered a lot of the early things with dog training, and so we're very grateful to him for that. So
and he's a fun guy.
And he's such a fun guy. I mean, just to have drinks with him and dance with him at the gala.
What a cool dude.
He's just an awesome person. I hope I have half the energy he has at that age, because he is just an awesome person to be around. So
can I have fun with you?
Right. You can't be with him and not be like extremely fascinated and like happy. Like he's just that person. So so his presentation, he was talking about stuff that he does with his own personal dogs, to build, but to maintain their relationship every single day. And he had specifics about why he does these 3 things. And I wrote them down, and I just thought they were really fascinating and super easy to implement. And not only could benefit me with my own personal dog, but obviously you guys as well. So the 3 things he did, I have my notes here because last time we were on the side of the road in Denver, Colorado, across from the Denver Mint, which we did not get into. And we didn't have our notes. So now we do. So I apologize for my eyes that are going to be looking down a lot. Where is it at?
I apologize too. I'm finishing my smoothie real fast.
So rude. Very rude. Oh, okay. Let me stay on topic.
And I'll say something that I think is one of the coolest things about hanging around people who have been doing something for a really long time and have refined it is the concept that perfection is not when there is nothing left to add, or I'm saying this wrong, I'm butchering this, but basically perfection is when there is nothing left to take away. So not that like we're trying to spruce things up or make things cooler, but we're trying to simplify things. That's ultimately what we're aiming for. And some of the stuff that Ian talked about was things that you could tell over the course of decades. Like he's taken things that have worked, ideas that he's had, things that he's tested, and he's made them just simpler and simpler and simpler to where like now what he was able to share with us at conference was like so almost stupid simple that I'm like,
but it would have took us a lifetime to acquire.
Oh my gosh. Like these things that Crystal's going to share, like 3 super simple things that you can do with your dog each day that you could do in a matter of a couple minutes.
Oh, really?
If even that. If even that. And the impact, like he was able to kind of unpack a little bit the impact that has immediately
for both dog and owner.
For both dog and owner, both immediately and in the long term. And it's like,
how can you not do it now?
Yeah. Like you've made it so simple that is just super, super cool.
Yeah. So the 3 exercises that he does in the morning with his own personal dogs was a high five. So his dogs do, there we go. His dogs do a high five to him. So it's that pad of the paw to the palm of the hand touch. Physical touch, we know, is super helpful for bonding. It releases that feel good, that connection. good endorphins come from physical touch. So having that like high five, which is fun, right? Like who doesn't get a high five from a dog and be like,
that was cool.
He gave me a high five. Even if he does it every day, it's still cool. And it's high five is something that's really easy for your dogs to learn. And I'm sure if your dog doesn't know it, just go to YouTube and type in how to teach my dog how to do a high five. There's hundreds of videos that I'm sure you can find one that fits your dog's personality and your personality to get the job done.
Because we haven't done one of those yet.
No, we haven't. We don't do a lot of trick training because we are doing a lot of stopping bad behavior training. But trick training is so fun. I'm fascinated with trick trainers and watching them learn. But high fives, so that's really cool. The other one he does, I put lick paw, but I don't think that was right. I think he has them lick his hand.
Yeah.
So Dr. Dunbar will have his dogs lick his hand, also known as his human paw. And so that does a couple different things. Licking for a dog it's a respectful habit. It's an appeasement behavior. And it just lets the dog say that, I think you're awesome. And so for the human, then we have that physical touch. So again, it's releasing those endorphins, those feel good feelings, oxytocin, those bonding things. And it takes a second. Like, give me a kiss. It doesn't have to be like a 20-second or a 2-minute French makeout with your hand, but just a couple licks to get the point across that I love you and you love me and we're best friends. Let's have a great day. And then the next one that he does that is my personal favorite that I do with my dogs. I don't do it in the morning. But as soon as I start putting on some like 80s and 90s hip hop, that's my cleaning music. And my dogs know that I dance when I clean. And so they're like prancing around. They're like, Mom, can I dance with you? Can I jump up and dance with you? And so I'll just say up and they can put their paws up on me and we dance while I'm cleaning and stuff. But dancing with your dog, how do you not have fun with that?
Right,
If you've ever seen the human dog dancing competitions, it's a beautiful, amazing thing. Cindy Duan?
I think it's Duan.
Cindy Duan has, what was her dog's name? Elvis? Or it was a handsome name. It was a very handsome name. But they have done a lot of, they've done a lot of competitions and I just love seeing her work with her dog. And it's just fun. How do you not have fun? Even if you suck at dancing like this girl, I will not be like, and this is the center of a club breaking down some moves. Like, no, I'm going to be in the back corner doing like my clapping side step. That's what I do. But I have fun.
Yeah. Can you really have a dog jump up and even just like
holding
do this kind of thing and not smile?
Right.
Can you do that and not smile?
The ridiculousness of it, the childness of it. You're just playing. And adults need to play more, guys. Like, we're too serious. Relax. So just those 3 things every morning, high five, lick my hand, and dance with me. And it sounds so ridiculous that those 3 little behaviors can have such a profound impact on your relationship with your dog. And again, we talk a lot about relationship and what does relationship mean to us. Relationship is the bond that has your dog ask you permission. Basically. So, dogs that don't have a strong relationship with their owners, they know you love them, but they don't trust you to take over. And so they take over and they're bossing you and they're doing all these things without asking you permission, like barking and jumping and pulling on the leash and blah, blah, blah. A dog that has that strong relationship with you is going to see somebody walking past the house and say, hey, do you want me to bark at them or is it good? Or, on a walk, they might see another dog coming at them and they're going to look at you. Hey, do you see that dog? Is that a problem for you? Do you need me to take care of it? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. I'll let it go. That's that relationship that we want you to have with your dog. And these 3 little things will help strengthen that. So we definitely wanted to share that with you. I know that was requested. Was it Marla?
Marla.
Yeah.
Thank
you. This is for you. You said you wanted to learn more about this. So start doing it today. It's just so fun. How do you not have fun with this? And not only does it start with strengthening your relationship, but how do you not have a good start to your day after this?
Right.
Like even if you roll out of bed on the wrong side of the bed and you are in a funk, but you still do these 3 things, how can you do these and not have joy at the end?
Mm-hmm.
So
and even like Crystal mentioned, like the endorphins and like you will have a physiological response to these things. Smiling, like if you dance with your dog and you smile, like even if you don't have a conscious thought process of this is fun, I'm happy, like when you physically smile, again, that creates a change in you that you might not feel immediately, like a huge impact, but those things definitely do have an impact on how the rest of your day goes. And especially like if we're talking about building patterns, like that's going to make you, even if it's subconscious for a while, you're going to look forward to your morning more than if you just have a boring morning routine or no routine at all. So,
and not to get all super serious, but you know, a lot of people out there, myself included, suffer from depression and anxiety. And some mornings we wake up and it's just like, oh, I have to get up. And it's not that I want to get up. And so again, having this ritual in the morning to add that Eric said, I mean, it could take less than a minute to get all 3 of these done. It's like high five, give me a kiss. Now let's dance for 30 seconds and be done. It's just these little things over a day, but also over a long period of time is going to also help with that mental health and having those feel good endorphins, that dopamine, those happy responses, the oxytocin that we all want and need, but struggle to find throughout our day. You can get from your dog in less than a minute every morning. So,
and I'm going to throw in one nugget that I know that J-Jack said at his talk. So different talk at conference, but he said one nugget that you kind of made me think of, and that was in terms of relationship with your dog, and that any news from somebody that you hate is bad news.
I remember this, yeah.
But any news from somebody that you love or you have a crush on is good news.
Even if it's bad news.
Even if it's harsh news that's not necessarily uplifting, like the way that you perceive that from somebody that you love and you have a good relationship, basically the idea that no matter what you say, like if we have a really good, strong relationship, I can say almost anything to Crystal and she's going to take it well. But
versus
if she hates me,
this guy,
I could say the same thing.
You look good today. I'm gonna be like, shut up. It's just relationship.
So these little things, like just having this fun with your dog and this relationship building is going to have your dog not only enjoy you more and you enjoy your dog more, but like when you have to go to ask them to do something or tell them that they shouldn't be doing something,
even if it's something they don't want to do or stop doing,
they're going to receive that in a totally different way than if you don't have that really strong relationship. So thank you, J-Jack, for that little nugget that just hit me there.
Yeah. So that's all we have today. We're gonna keep it short and simple. Be brief, be bright, and be done. That's what Shalene Johnson says.
That's what she says.
That's what we're gonna do. If you guys have any questions with this, or if you have other topics or questions that you guys would like us to elaborate on for next week, please post them in the comments below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. There's the 3 dots or something in a corner somewhere.
There's 3 dots. Yeah,
somewhere. Hit those, and you can subscribe to our videos. And if you know somebody who maybe has a difficult dog that is having some challenges right now, or even somebody that has a good dog but maybe doesn't have a strong relationship with them, share this video with them. That's why we do it. We want to help as many people as we can, but we can only do that with your help. So help us out. Share this video, share it on your page, share it to somebody's specific page, tag them in the comments. Let's just share how easy it is to have a beautifully strong relationship with your dog.
Bam.
Bam. All right, guys. Thanks so much. We'll look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.
You leave me hanging.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were waving.
I was going in for a high five. I was thinking about high five and then licking your paw and dancing with you, but well, maybe next week. All righty then.
The sad thing is you would.